Okay, everyone, 619G2 here, back again with another video. This is a video concerning the second day of Wildcard Weekend and the road to Super Bowl 45. Two games happened today, an AFC game and an NFC game. Two teams advanced on to the divisional round, and two teams are eliminated from playoff contention. So, without further ado, let's get to the recap of both games. Okay, so the first game on today's slate was the Baltimore Ravens heading into Kansas City to face the Chiefs. And the Chiefs, they ended up winning the AFC West Division title, and the Baltimore Ravens were the wildcard team. Alright, Baltimore got the ball first, and they drove down the field really well, and they used up a lot of time possession. Got into the red zone, got on basically the 1 yard line, but the Kansas City defense stopped them and forcing Baltimore to kick a 19-yard field goal, and which was good. Baltimore was up 3-0 with just 9 minutes left in the first quarter. About a few more minutes later, Jamaal Charles breaks through with a 41-yard run into the end zone for a touchdown with just a little bit of before 2-minute warning. And Kansas City was up 7-3 at the end of the first quarter. And then the second quarter kicked off. Both teams really did well defensively in the first half. Second quarter, with just a little bit till the end of the first half, Ray Rice catches a 9-yard pass from Joe Flacco for a touchdown. Baltimore kicks the extra point. Baltimore at halftime is up 10-7 over Kansas City. And from there, Kansas City could not get anything really well. Kansas City just kept turning the ball over. It seemed like after they tried attempting to go on a 4th-and-1 play, when they pitched it off to Jamaal Charles, things just would not go well from there. Cundiff then kicked, like in the third quarter, he kicked 2 straight 29-yard field goals. And then at the end of the third quarter, Anquan Boldin catches a 4-yard pass from Joe Flacco. And the third quarter was 23-7, Baltimore up. Baltimore, from that point when they scored in the second quarter to the end, they scored 27 unanswered points. Baltimore just really took control, took care of the turnovers that Kansas City was really giving up the ball a lot. Just was not a good day for Kansas City overall. And to put in the dagger into the heart in Kansas City season, Willis McGahee runs for 25 yards on a 4th down play into the end zone for a touchdown. Final score, 30-7. Baltimore advances. They will play Pittsburgh in the next round. Kansas City turned the ball over pretty much like a lot all game. They could not get nothing on the pass game. At first, they were doing really well. The thing is, with Kansas City, they were really not doing such great on the pass defense. They were doing good on rush defense, but could not do anything to defend against the pass. Very, very bad game for Kansas City, and they couldn't even pass the ball either. Cassel only threw for 70 yards, no touchdowns at all, 3 interceptions, and that was very, very not good for Matt Cassel. Didn't even attempt to throw the ball to his star receiver Dwayne Bowe, who is a Pro Bowler, and caught 15 touchdowns this year. So Dwayne Bowe was basically unaffected in this game. He did not help out for the Chiefs a lot just because he wasn't even thrown to. Cassel never got the chance to throw to him. Rushing the ball, Jamaal Charles was the main guy rushing the ball today for 9 carries for 82 yards in that 42-yard touchdown in the first quarter. And then also Ray Rice, 17 attempts for 57 yards and no touchdowns, but Willis McGahee ran in for that last touchdown at the end. And then Todd Heap having a really good game, 10 receptions for 108 yards, no touchdowns though. But Flacco, of course, him throwing those 2 touchdowns, one to Anquan Boldin and also to Ray Rice. And then Tony Moeaki had one good 22-yard reception. The passing game for Kansas City was not good at all today. Kansas City just really, I guess, just the inexperience. Since this is still a young team. Basically, a lot of the players on their first ever playoff experience. So, there's a lot of learning to go through, but Kansas City, they should be proud of their season, and good luck to them over the offseason on whoever they may get, and hopefully next year they can pretty well too. And also good luck to the Ravens on their way to Pittsburgh next week. Yeah, everybody knows, or a lot of people know, that I am a Kansas City fan. But let me just put this out there. Yeah, I did pick Kansas City, but I didn't pick them because I liked them. I actually thought they would win. I thought their running game and their passing game would do well, and I thought that it didn't matter if the defense was there or not on Baltimore. I thought Kansas City could do well against that Baltimore defense. They did well in the rushing, but then the second half it just went all to hell. I don't know what happened, but you know, shit happens. But Baltimore, they're going to Pittsburgh next week. They win 30-7. Okay, the second game of today's matchups was the Green Bay Packers heading into Philadelphia to face the NFC East division champion Philadelphia Eagles. Alright, so this first quarter was really, really quiet. There was only a score at the last 8 seconds of the first quarter, which Tom Crabtree had caught a 7-yard pass from Aaron Rodgers, and which the extra point being good. So at the end of the first quarter, it was Green Bay up 7-0. You know, a lot of things was really surprising me. I thought Philadelphia was going to come out here strong. Akers actually missing 2 field goals in this game, really, really surprising to me. That's how Akers is a Pro Bowler kicker for the NFC this year. 5:21 left in the second quarter. James Jones catching a 9-yard touchdown pass from Aaron Rodgers. Green Bay up 14-0, and then Akers finally actually making a field goal for once, kicking a 29-yard field goal. It's up, it's good. And at the end of the first half, 14-3, Green Bay up over Philly. So, Philly, really surprising way Philly was playing for a while, but they did try to pick it up, in which they did. Philadelphia did pick it up a lot more. Green Bay got the ball back the second half, but after capitalizing on a forced fumble and the recovery of it, Michael Vick throws a 24-yard pass to Jason Avant. Avant had a really good game in this game, and ended up into the end zone for a touchdown. So Philadelphia showing life. They're not done yet. 14-10, Green Bay up by 4. But 7:33 left in the third quarter. Brandon Jackson runs in gets a 16-yard pass from Aaron Rodgers. He catches a 16-yard pass into the end zone for a touchdown. Green Bay's up 21-10 over Philadelphia. That's the end of the third quarter score as well, 21-10. So Philadelphia, they realized, hey, they got to get their stuff together. They got to get ready. Defense was really faring well for both sides of the football. They realized they got to get really going. So Philadelphia, later in the fourth quarter, they get the ball back. They realize, hey, they got to score. 4th and 1, ball at the 1-yard line. Obvious choice, go for it, in which Philadelphia did. They either make it or not. And Michael Vick takes it himself, 1-yard run, and into the end zone for a touchdown. They go for the 2 points of conversion. It was good at first when they threw it to Brent Selleck, but Selleck actually stepped out of bounds, went back in, caught the ball. Illegal play, so they had to redo it, and then Vick was just rushed the second time. Did not work out for them well. Vick actually was hurt a little bit on his ankle, but he still played in again. So then later on, the Philadelphia defense stops the Green Bay offense. Philadelphia has one more chance. Philadelphia actually drives down the field. They have the help of Deshaun Jackson making a really good catch, along with Riley Cooper as well. But then at the end, Vick throws it to the end zone, hoping that Riley Cooper would catch it. Tramon Williams gets the interception for Green Bay, and the game ends. Tramon Williams is the hero for Green Bay, and Green Bay picks up the win, 21-16. Green Bay will advance on into the divisional round to face the Atlanta Falcons next week, and Aaron Rodgers picks up his first ever playoff win in the NFL. Let's get you some stats real quick. Aaron Rodgers, really good day for him on passing, 180 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Vick also did a good job, 292 yards, 1 touchdown, but that 1 interception which cost the game. Starks, really good game for him as well, 123 yards on 23 attempts, no touchdowns though, but he did really well. And LaShawn McCoy also not really well on rushing game though today for Philly, but he was the leading rusher for Philadelphia with 12 carries and 46 yards. No touchdowns though. Donald Driver and Jason Avant were the leading receivers out of both teams. Driver for Green Bay, 5 receptions for 56 yards, no touchdowns. Though Rodgers did throw 3 touchdowns to 3 other players. And Avant also catching that one really good touchdown at the beginning of the second half. And he had 7 receptions for 93 yards. So, Wildcard Weekend is done. And now it's time for the divisional round. So basically, this is how it's going to be with the divisional games. Chicago will be facing Seattle. Seattle will be going to Chicago. And Green Bay will be going to Atlanta. Those are the NFC games. AFC games. The Baltimore Ravens will be heading to the 2nd seed Pittsburgh Steelers. And the Jets will be facing, for the 3rd time this year, the New England Patriots at Foxborough. So, a lot of good games to look up for next week. It's going to be pretty well competitive. I will probably have the predictions, whether if I'm speaking them or having this text video, either tomorrow or Tuesday. Just depends how things go out for me, since I have to really work with exams and then also wrestling. So anyways, that's all I got to say for now. Hope you all enjoyed the games today, and that's really all I got to say. Hope y'all have a great night. That's the real deal, y'all. God bless y'all. Peace out.